Yes, it is that time of year again. Even though we did already have one of these already this year, it was a special edition one. Welcome to my TBR for the Reading Rush 2020. Yes, this time last year I completely forgot to upload my TBR, so you are getting this year. However, the video challenges are slightly different for the Reading Rush this year, so that is why I have remembered to film and upload a whole TBR for you. Welcome back, or if you are new here, welcome. My name is Katrina and I make bookish content here on this channel at least twice a week, and then movie reviews or book to movie content here at the weekend. Make sure you are subscribed because, as I say, this year's Reading Rush is slightly different in that they are just looking for one reading vlog to qualify for the video challenges. There will of course be Instagram challenges and my Instagram along with my other socials, my Goodreads, my blog, always in the description box below, so make sure you are following me on there to keep up with my sort of daily updates for the Reading Rush, and then make sure you are subscribed so that you don't miss out on my Reading Rush reading vlog to see if I actually achieve any of these challenges. Yes, a couple of these challenges were more difficult than they probably should have been, but I will explain those as we go along. I'm excited that we don't have to make daily videos for this. Kind of excited. I did enjoy the daily videos, but it means that I can just bring you a regular TBR on a regular day. I will be into the Reading Rush as you are seeing this. So challenge number 1 is to read a book with a cover that matches the colour of your birthstone. So my birthstone is turquoise because I am a December baby. So this one was already on my TBR for July. So when I knew the challenges, I looked at my TBR for July and kind of arranged it accordingly. So I'm going to be reading the one to watch, just one to watch. There's no the. It's very important. There is no the in this book. One to watch by Stayman-London, and this was my Book of the Month Club pick for June, and I am going to be reading this with Beautifully Bookish Bethany, so I do have the tabs marked out. We're going to be reading around about 100 pages a day, so I should hopefully be finished this one by the Thursday, but like I say, you'll see more details about that as you watch my reading vlog. Make sure you're subscribed. But yes, this is turquoise, no the in the title, because the next one was actually quite difficult for me, because challenge number 2 is to read a book that starts with the word the. If you have seen my July TBR, if not, I will leave it linked up here, you will see that there are no books with the word the in my July TBR. Thankfully though, my library came through here because my hold on a couple of newer audiobooks came up, and 2 of those start with the word the. So I'm definitely going to be reading one of these because I'm doing this as another buddy read with my friend Jenna. We are going to be reading The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett, which has been taking the reading world by storm. Lots of people have been reading this month, and I'm excited for the opportunity to read this. I think her wanting to buddy read it with me and also having to meet the challenge of the word the in the title has pushed me to read this, so I'm quite grateful for that. But then I also have another one that I originally thought, if this one comes in time, I can make this one the word the challenge. Also very excited to read this. I've heard amazing things from the people that have read it, and I have the audiobook as well, because as we know, audiobooks are essential for readathons, and this is not a particularly long audiobook, so it should be a good one for helping me meet the final challenge of reading 7 books, which is an unofficial Reading Rush challenge and is always a very official Katrina doing a week-long readathon challenge. If you've watched any of my other readathon vlogs, I've got a playlist of them. I'll leave it linked for you. You'll know that if it's a 7-day readathon, always trying to read those 7 books. But anyway, second option for the word the is The Voting Booth by Brandy Colbert. And again, I've heard really good things about this one. I don't really even know the synopsis of either of these books. That's why I'm not telling you much about them here, because I just know I want to read them both. So this is my second option, and an option that will help me get towards my 7 books in 7 days. Then the next challenge was really quite exciting as well, because you know I am a big fan of a book to movie comparison and video, and there is one coming out during the reading rush that I'll be bringing you a video for. The Kissing Booth 2 is coming out, so but I have already read the book for that one, because this challenge is to read a book that inspired a movie you've already seen. So this is one of my newer books. I literally don't think I've even posted the book haul for this one. So this is a sneak peek of my latest book haul as well, because I have the, I thought this was a graphic novel. It's not. It's actually a middle grade novel. But this is Miles Morales' Spider-Man by Jason Reynolds. And I have obviously seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And when I posted my review for that one, I think it was Bethany said, I think you would like this book because you like that movie. It's taken me nearly over a year to actually get round to getting it, but now I have it. It's perfect for this challenge. Really thought it was a graphic novel. It's not. It's like 250 pages, so I'm looking forward to reading this one. And I have to tell you, the spine here is embossed. This is my first time kind of seeing it, because I've literally just hauled it in a video that you haven't seen yet. But yeah, I like. Can you see the fact that it's raised? It's embossed on here, and then the rest of it's all this matte finish. It's a very pleasing book, even though it's not a graphic novel like I thought it was. It's fine, but this one meets the challenge of read a book that inspired a movie you've already seen, because I've seen a couple of Spider-Man movies and I like them, and I'm excited to read this one because I particularly liked the Spider-Man from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse that was Miles Morales, so yay. Initially I thought this challenge was difficult because I generally don't watch a movie without having read the book first, but we can do this one. That's fine. You'll notice that that one also doesn't have the word the in it, just like my next book. Now, the next book, this isn't a buddy read, but it is one done in connection with a bookish friend. Read the first book that you touch. You know, I read a lot of ebooks and audiobooks. It's hard for me to have a first book that I touch, because literally there's those 2 physical books there, and then the only other one I have a physical copy of, but I do have the audio of it as well. So it's the only book left in my July TBR that I can touch. It's how we're twisting this challenge a little bit. And I am going to be reading Aurora Rising by Amie Kaufman and Kristoff. And if you are a regular viewer of the channel, you will know that this is not my genre, but behind me, oh, it's just out of shot, I do have a mug that matches this one. I'll leave the video where I unbox that mug linked for you as well. But basically, Jess from Enchanted Fandom said, I want to do it where I recommend you a book that I loved, and you recommend me a book that you loved, and we're going to read them this month, and I'm going to vlog the process. And so she gave me this one to read, but she said that the audiobook was really good. So I have the physical book, I have the audiobook. I might do a little bit of both, but I'm kind of glad I picked up the physical book from my library, because it's got some like nice detailing in that. Apparently I can only show you once there. I'm not reading any of it because I don't want to be spoiled. But she said that the audiobook is really good. It's also quite chunky compared to a lot of books that I read. So this book is like way out of my comfort zone. So it's really helping one of my library bingo challenges as well, if you saw that in my July TBR. But yes, first book I touched, tick. Not got the word the in the title though. You know, really have to go out of my way to find a book with the word the. Challenge number 5 is to read a book completely outside of your house. So that will be on my balcony, most probably, or beside the pool, because our pool is open as well. And it will probably be, if not any of the ones that I've already pointed out there, because I do quite a lot of reading outside. If you've seen any of my reading vlogs, you know I like being outside. But because this one is a shorter book, it will possibly be the book for challenge number 6, which is to read a book in a genre that you've always wanted to read more of. I always, I mean, I could have chosen Aurora Rising for this, but I haven't really wanted to read more like sci-fi fantasy. So I always never understand why I don't read more poetry, because whenever I pick it up, I go on a real poetry kick and read like 3 or 4 at once, and then there'll be a couple of months where I don't read any, and then I'll do more. I have a whole poetry playlist of poetry books that I've made videos about, but I'm very excited because I have an advanced copy, thanks to NetGalley, for Cyrus Parker's new book, Coffee Days and Whiskey Nights, poems by Cyrus Parker. Loving this cover, and I think that this will probably be will feed into one of the vlog challenges that's going to be part of the video, because I think I have a shirt that says this. So this will be quite an easy way for me to dress like a book cover. And also they want footage of you making a drink. And so I can show you a video of me making coffee, and I always do in my vlogs, but I can also show you a video of me having some nice whiskey during the day and during the night. So I think this will work really well for ticking off all those challenges. Not got the word the in it, but apart from that, it's pretty much ticking off the challenges, and I'm really excited to read this one. It's been hard to kind of save it for this, because I wanted it to be in that book that I want to read more of this genre. I want to read more poetry, and also I will be able to read this entirely outside. If I time it just right in the day, I could just make an Irish coffee, and it would be a coffee day and a whiskey night. Coffee day for the first half and whiskey night for the second half, and it'll tick off lots of challenges. But yes, we like Cyrus Parker. I love dropkick romance, so excited for this one. And then challenge number 7 is to read a book that takes place on a different continent to where you live. Tell from the accent that I do not live on the continent that I am from, and I do read probably slightly more authors who are from the UK than authors who are from the US. That's an interesting one. I need to look into that, because I'm not sure if that claim's 100% true. No, I think I definitely read more UK authors, but I'm obviously currently in the United States, and a lot of the books that I read are set elsewhere. As part of my library bingo challenge video, I am talking about all the different places I've visited thanks to books during the month of July. So make sure you hit the bell so you get notified when I do that one, because that will kind of help this claim here. But I am going to be reading Invisible Girl by Lisa Jewell, a missing girl, a guilty man, a deadly secret. I know I'm going to love this one, and I've kind of saved this one for this week as well, because my week's pretty clear for reading, because I thought I was going to be making videos every day as well. So I know I'm going to have a chunk of time to sit down and read this. A couple of the Lisa Jewells I have read entirely outside of my house. One of them I read entirely in one Starbucks, because once you pick them up, you can't put them down again. So this could possibly meet challenge number 5 as well. We shall see. No the in the title though. Note the lack of the. And then I still need another book to definitely get me to my 7 books in 7 days, in case one of my the books follows through. So I have 3 other books that are still on my TBR for July that I will possibly get to this week. I know after our reading rush week there are still still a week left in July. However, I have an advanced copy of this one, and this one comes out on the 23rd of July in the UK, so really should be getting to this one. However, there's no the, and it's not turquoise. It does though take place on a different continent to where I currently am, and this is Olive by Emma Gannon. I talked about this one in my July TBR. Also on my July TBR is Felix Ever After by Kacen Callender, which I do now have a physical copy of, but I haven't unboxed it for you yet. So there's a copy of this one, and this one also ticks off a couple of the boxes on my library bingo. We're trying to do all the reading challenges all at once, as well as stick to the July TBR. It's multitasking at its best, and then if I want another where's my picture of that gone? It's disappeared. If I want another graphic novel, I do have a graphic novel that I have on my Kindle, and that is Heartstopper by Alice Oseman, which I've shown in a couple of videos. I didn't officially put this on my July TBR because it was on my June TBR, because obviously it's a Pride read, but it ticks off a couple of the challenges on the library bingo and could be a good one to slot in as an extra one, because it's a graphic novel and they're always good to read during a readathon. Also, it's nice to kind of change up your format of your reading during a readathon so you don't get bogged down. But there you have it. As I say, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my reading vlog, so you can see how I'm getting on with all these challenges. And as well as the Reading Rush reading vlog, I will have some of this footage in my library bingo reading vlog, because some of these will tick those off. Couple of the books I talked about, like I say, are a sneak peek of my upcoming book haul, which I think will probably be the next video that you see. Making no promises, but I think. So yes, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of those. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments, are you taking part this week? What's on your TBR? Did you have any books with the word the on your TBR, on your bookshelf? Apparently the word the just doesn't come up in a lot of my reading. And thanks to my library for coming through with some of my library book hauls that thankfully started with the word the. Who knew it was so hard? Who knew that was going to be the most difficult of challenges to meet? Who knew? I'm excited to hit the challenges for the reading vlog as well. Making a tea and coffee and a whiskey is going to be the easiest one, 100%. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that future content. I will be back with that book haul for you, that reading vlog, that other reading vlog, and a whole load of other content, as well as that book versus movie video. So exciting. So I will see you then. Thanks for watching.